first time doing hot yoga.
I have a stand-up meeting at 12:15 today.
But my work day is from 9:30 to 5:30. And I'm just going to do a walk-in.
Good morning, guys. Today is Monday morning and I decided to get my butt up and early to head out to a cafe to work remotely today. I think working from home can get really stagnant since I spent most of my productive or like focused time outside of the house last year because I was in pharmacy school. So I just want to push myself and not blob in bed all day. Now for my morning skincare, it has changed a little bit. I'm using the Paula's Choice 6% mandelic acid and 2% lactic acid liquid exfoliant because I feel like my skin kind of needs it. It was pretty neglected over the holiday break. I feel I just got lazy with my skincare and now I just have a little bit of texture that I want to get rid of. So I'm putting that on clean, dry skin. And the cleanser I was using was the Torden Dive-In Cleansing Foam. You guys know I love all of their like moisturizers and stuff. And because this is an AHA, you need to follow up with SPF. So I'm using the Beauty of Ginseng Moist Sun Serum, which is like sunscreen but in skincare form because it's a serum. And I feel like it goes onto your skin so nicely. There's no white cast at all and it's SPF 50. So putting this on doesn't feel like an extra step for me at all, but I do love like the regular sun relief. I literally have a bottle in here that I use sometimes, but this is what I've been loving recently. And because it's winter, I really like the Torden Balance Full Cream because it's a little bit thicker than the water cream I usually use. Especially because today's supposed to be -7, I think. Phone booths that you can reserve for meetings or calls, and it's actually really cool and there's so much table space and there's so many outlets. I got here right when it opened at like 8:30. I got an almond milk matcha latte because it didn't have soy, and I'm just going to walk in and start working.
I have a stand-up meeting at 12:15 today, so I just got into one of these like call pods and it's actually really cool. It's completely soundproof, so I can't hear anyone in the cafe or in the booth in front or behind me, which is just super cool. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in here.
Okay guys, I just got back into my apartment and I am literally so pink because it is freezing outside. I said this morning I thought it was -7. No, I was wrong. It was like a -15, so now my hands are all like dry and like crunchy because I don't have any gloves. I need to get gloves. But my work day is from 9:30 to 5:30, so I just signed off and now I'm gonna get ready for this really exciting class that I'm going to with my sister. It's called Othership and it's supposed to be a transformative experience. I don't really know. I think there's like a sauna and a cold plunge. I've never done a cold plunge before. And yeah, my sister said the vibes are interesting and not in a good way, like kind of in a weird way. And just for some context, I am working remotely right now for a tech startup here in Toronto because it was supposed to be in person or just like hybrid, and it's not right now. So I'm working remotely, and apparently for Othership you shouldn't have any jewelry on because you go into like an infrared sauna and like it can burn you. So I'm gonna take my jewelry off and take my makeup off because I don't want to sweat in it, and then also put on my bathing suit. So Let's go.
It is literally so cold, guys. I have no idea where I'm walking. Turn left. Okay. Wait, I think I got it.
Good morning, guys. I have yoga this morning. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know I'm usually like a spin girl, but I haven't found a studio that I want to like commit to yet. So my sister and her friend recommended that I do ClassPass so then I can try a few places out before I commit to one. I do want to commit to a place that ideally has Pilates and spin, so a place like Sweat and Tonic, but it is quite pricey. So I'm gonna try these other places first. I think this is my first time doing hot yoga, but yeah, now I'm going to brush my teeth and head out because I don't want to be late for my first time. Okay, let's go.
Okay guys, now I know why people say you check the fucking weather before you leave. It is snowing! I did not check! And now I'm freezing. I should have brought a scarf. I also need a hat. Ugh.
I had to rent a yoga mat because I just didn't bring mine downtown. I am doing heated yoga, so that'll be cool.
Normally the first thing that I would do when preparing for a brand new year is an in-depth clean. And I believe there are 3 pillars to this. So that is cleaning yourself up, because one thing I truly believe in is if you look good, then you'll feel good. So what I did the other day is an everything shower, and I'll go in depth about that later. The second pillar is your physical space. So as a college student, those 2 spaces would be where I study, so like my desk, and where I sleep, so like my bedroom. And the third pillar that is just as important as the other 2 is your digital space. So that'd be your phone, your computer, your tablet, your OneDrive, your hard drives, your photo album, anything and everything that's like online storage wise, you want to declutter. Because if your digital storage systems are like all backed up or they're cluttered, that can really impact your workflow and your productivity and just your efficiency in general. So I'm just gonna get started on my physical space first because I just moved into a new apartment. If you don't recognize the space, that is why. I'm here for a 4-month internship. So literally everything that I own is currently on the floor. So let's get it together.
This is what I mean by the space is a mess right now, because like, why is my makeup bag open on the floor? That should not be on the floor. So this place definitely needs to get organized. One of my New Year's resolutions is to not be a hoarder and to just stop holding on to clutter and also downsize my closet and stop spending. I literally just listed like 6 New Year's resolutions. Long story short, the habit that I'm trying to break is not being able to see my floor or walk comfortably in my space, because I would always have random crap all over the floor. This is so cliche, but I want my home to be my sanctuary. I want to relax here and not be stressed when I enter the place. So we're gonna get cleaning. So right now I'm going to unpack a bunch of my clothes, but as I do this, I'm going to be separating it into 3 piles. What I wear on a weekly basis is going to go into the closet. What I'm going to be selling here in the city, whether I put it on Facebook Marketplace or take it to a consignment shop. And then my 3rd pile is just going to be what I donate or give away to my cousins. So that's something I highly recommend that you guys do with your closet, because it's really easy to accumulate a bunch of things over the years. And then you're just like living in a mound of things. Huge garbage bags of clothes. So I'm gonna put this all on this chair and then I'm gonna do that whole like sorting process. Okay guys, so I just finished out clearing out my closet and I'm happy with its current state. So I'm gonna step out to run a few errands. I'm hoping that there's an Asian grocery store nearby. So I'm gonna look on maps, and then I also wanna go to a Shoppers Drug Mart just for a few like household necessities like paper towels and toilet paper and stuff. The apartment is still a mess. I'm gonna tackle my desk when I get home, but this is my outfit for today. This strap always falls. I wanna wear my pull. I even tied like a little bow and it's so coquette, but I wanna put my groceries or something here. So I'm in H Mart and I'm trying to get a container gochujang, but there's literally 12, and I don't know what the difference is. I think I'll just go with this one. I literally don't know the difference. I feel like my biggest dilemma when it comes to shopping for house stuff is I'm only going to be living here for 4 months. I don't want to buy really big packs of anything because it's such a hassle to carry it around place to place. For example, I want to buy a Tide Pod. This is like the best deal, but it's a pack of 60. I don't need a pack of 60. I'm not going to be running the dishwasher 60 times in 4 months. So yeah. Okay, I'm back in H Mart and I got a bunch of essentials. So I got a dozen eggs. This is imitation crab kimbap and I'm gonna have it with some ramen. I got a tub of gochujang. I got Japanese curry cubes because I always just like to have these on hand. I got medium firm tofu because I'm gonna air fry it tomorrow. I got a bag of grapes. I actually want to know how much these were because I think they were expensive. They were $13.84. Oh my god, I regret that. I got broccoli. Thankfully, they had milk bread. I really want to have this tomorrow. I just got pickled radish and gin ramen. So I'm gonna put the produce in the fridge now. This morning I'm going to the Toronto Library because yesterday I worked from home. Also, I'm just taking my vitamins. I take Women's Centrum and I still take my ferrous fumarate. This isn't a prescription anymore. I just got it over the counter. I'm trying to be more adherent with these. I actually don't know how that's gonna go because I'm in calls from 10 to 4 today. So I'm just hoping to get to the library as early as possible and to just like book one of the study pods, which is like a glass cylinder. Not sure if it's soundproof like the other place I went to, but it is like a solo or like an independent study column. So I am really excited though because I have seen lots of pictures online and it's very beautiful. I think it's a very basic place here in Toronto to study at. It's literally the library, but nonetheless, we love books, we love libraries, so we're gonna go. This is what the pod looks like, and you can just reserve them at the information desk. So I'm at the library now, and I got one of these like pods that I was telling you guys about, and I also picked up some ball sacks. This pod's really cool. It's not soundproof though, so rip to all the people who are gonna have to listen to me in meetings. They're same day bookings, so I just came right at 9 o'clock and I reserved it from 9:30 to 11:30, or actually he assigned it to me. I was hoping to get it for a little bit longer because my meetings do run till 4 o'clock I think, but we'll take it. So I've been at this library since like 9 o'clock, right when it opened. It is now 12:54, so I'm about to hop back on to a call, and then I'm going to be taking calls until 3:30. I left my pod to use the bathroom, and then I came back and someone was in there, and I am not in the confrontational mood, so I'm not going to kick him out of there. He's also an older gentleman, and I just feel bad. He's like reading the newspaper, so he could read the newspaper not in a pod, but I feel bad, so I'm going to study out here. This is the background. This library is really cool.